Pop.
They're just gonna be fashionably late.
Hey, there's many of them that have a habit of checking.
Yeah, I checked my email before I left the house to see if we've been canceled. Due to lack of interest.
Yeah, you were talking about those minutes. I figured we ought to wait till
Yeah.
and make sure we have,
Well, that's true, right?
because I'm not official if we don't start the meeting.
Respond to the work.
Yeah. I sent Dina a note this morning to ask her to, because I responded, I didn't do a respond all, so I didn't know whether a few others had done the same. And so I said, if there's any that we haven't heard from, bug them one more time, just in case. So, Bob, did you design their little carport or did they get a kit? On this property, they put a carport up recently.
I don't know, on the zoo, Gibbs and Jeremy Hobbs, they're the ones that own it.
It was big timber style carport, you know. Even looked like it might be pegged. Yeah, it's handsome looking. Yeah. In the last year, I drive past there 6 times a day.
Yeah, so I know they did a lot of renovations on that house.
Yeah, and they changed the driveway, which made this doable. But yeah, when they, and it must be a few people around there sharing the contractors, because a bunch of them are starting to look a little bit alike. No, it's like a Craftsman, some sort of theme thing going on.
I lived in an old mill village in Gainesville.
Yeah,
Built in 1927.
my house is some sort of eclectic mix. I didn't use any architectural textbooks, but most people call it Craftsman. I know when the builders brought me the trim choices, I said, no, they're all too complicated. I want something simpler. But we actually found an old blade and had to send it out to get sharpened for just a big cove cut, They didn't have anything like that in the catalogs. I said, yeah, that's all I want. But then we trimmed the inside and the outside the same, so that's sort of that thing going on. Guy who would have had to do it because she has a lot.
It's better not this.
Oh, okay. See if it lets me.
That's it. You must have taken the name tag with you last time.
Sir?
I said, they don't have your name tag, you must have taken it with you last time.
No, I didn't. I said, "Come back."
Might keep me off, huh? According to the website,
I might not ever be.
they need to update the website.
You know how. Well, I just rolled straight in from Mississippi. I left my paperwork in Mississippi when I read it that full yesterday.
What were you doing in Mississippi?
No,
Oh, yeah.
well, being ready. It was an equipment test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they wasn't nowhere.
Oh, man, don't tell me that. I'm leaving Sunday. I'm headed to Reelfoot Sunday.
I don't, there were some birds in Missouri.
Were they?
Yeah, there were some birds in Kennett and there were some birds in Dexter.
Okay.
Which is really below where Reelfoot is.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I got buddies that guide at Reelfoot and I hadn't talked to them this year. You have got a report from Reelfoot.
I had.
Yeah.
I,
The Douglases, you going with Warren Douglas?
I don't know. Buddy of mine set it up.
Yeah.
And
I like Reelfoot.
yeah,
It's a different hunt.
yeah.
Better get you, take your earplugs. Because all
Exactly.
they gonna do is scream at them all day long.
Yeah.
You're gonna lay in the bed at night. Just, yeah, it is. It's a different hunt. I like it up there. But we got a place in Mississippi, so
That makes it easy.
yeah, it's the shortest drive to the Delta.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there in 6 hours, a little bit over 6.
It's not bad.
Now, there's a lot of geese there, a lot of speckled bellies there. We got some speckled bellies. Did you? But there wasn't many doves. Very, very few. We don't usually get up till after Christmas.
Yeah.
But we ain't got no weather. I mean, all next week. It's gonna be 75 in North Mississippi.
Yeah.
I mean,
How many birds have come back?
you've been killing mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for an Arctic front.
It's supposed to be, I think the high of like 41 while we're up there. So
Yeah,
lows down in the upper 20s.
yeah,
We'll see.
that'd be good. There's a good place to eat up there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
There it is.
So we can take care of business with it. Sitting here, I can see why we start early sometimes. From here, I'm sitting over there going, hey, guys. Say, let's start early? No, it's, we got a quorum. You can almost start early. I think it's like a wedding. Last person get here just in case he's got something to say. Cayman Islands, you have to be married in a publicly accessible place. So my wife and I decided to get married on a sailboat. We had to leave the gangway down for 3 hours, serve rum and punch so people could come and go. So that if anybody had any objections, they could stick around. Be at the right spot.
And where was this at now?
The Cayman Islands and Cayman. You can't get married after sunset, before sunrise. Back from the sailing days, they didn't want any drunk sailors coming ashore and not being able to leave because they were married and had to stick around. So we set sail just soon enough to get out to an anchor. We got married just before sunset. We had our dinner on the boat, so we also limited the number of people we could invite. Sorry. I feel like I have to make this by some official timepiece.
I'm 100% sure I won't be here for next.
I think don't we do that one on a Tuesday?
Yes.
Because that's the MLK Day
Right, it's the
on the Saturday, so you do, I promise you.
So, 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And that's depending on whether you use the AT&T or Verizon time. That's the two standards around here nowadays. Should I bother with the sign-in sheet out there?
There's nothing on it.
being 7 o'clock from my vantage point anyway. Good evening, welcome to the December 13th meeting of the Oconee Planning Commission meeting. We are a recommending body to the Board of Commissioners. Decisions made here tonight on rezoning requests and other issues will be forwarded to the Board of Commissioners and or city councils that apply. Tonight's agenda, just a couple of items. You had a chance to sign in if you needed to. The planning department staff presents their report and their recommendation. Then we'll have some public input from the petitioner and or the petitioner's representative. Public input is received from a group of representatives, any individual speaking in favor of the request. This is limited to 20 minutes. The public input for those representative or individual speaking in opposition, likewise 20 minutes. A petitioner will have a chance to answer any of the points and clarifications. Public input will be closed at that time. Planning Commission will get the requests for their own questions and comments. And upon the motion and a second, we'll have a vote. I think that's all we need to cover for right now. First order of business is the approve the agenda, I guess. Any questions? No business as far as I know. All right, then next point is the minutes from the last meeting. Any comments or questions on the minutes? And I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes as printed.
Motion to approve.
And all in favor, raise your right hand, please. All right. So we have just one item, rezone P21-0213. I'll ask Guy to come up and present that.
Thank you, Chairman. Commissioners, you have before you this evening rezone P21-0213. This is located at this location just north of Bishop. You'll see along Union Church across from the Whitlow subdivision, the two subject parcels. Again, it's currently zoned AG and is in the Country Estates character area. And the request is to rezone both parcels from AG to AR in order to revise the lot lines and bring both parcels into conformance with the UDC. This is the concept plan that's in your packets, slightly enlarged, showing the new configuration versus the current configuration, which is this for the two subject parcels. And staff recommends approval with the one standard condition. Thank you.
So we'll hear from the applicant or his representative.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. My name is Bob Smith, the Smith Planning Group, and thank you for coming out tonight. I really have nothing to add to staff's report. We're accepting of the condition that they have placed and be happy to answer any questions. Thanks.
So hearing from the applicant's representative, is there anyone that wants to speak in favor of this particular? Okay, it looks like we can close the floor to favor. Anyone want to speak in opposition of this? All right, having seen nor heard anyone raise an objection, I'll turn it over to anyone else that has questions. And now to the commissioners themselves. Any comments or questions? All right. Seeing no raised hands or anyone getting my attention, I get a motion.
Motion to approve rezone case P21-0213 with condition recommended by staff.
Second. All right. Everyone in favor of approving this motion, raise your right hand. It's unanimous. All right, any new business We have, the calendar's already set for the coming year. I think some of us were talking informally. We'll be meeting on a Tuesday in January. And if you'll keep Grace or Guy posted as to whether you're gonna be able to make it. Now I'll take a motion to adjourn. A second? I'll say. And raise your hand if you want to. All right. Let's go. Switch it up one. All right.